Hey, welcome back to After the Episode, brought to you by Line Cutters, the adjustable ring that cuts fishing line. Hey, welcome back to After the Episode. This is a special After the Episode because yesterday was fly fishing. So I haven't done a fly fishing episode in a long time. A lot of people have been asking for it, so we went ahead and did it. Let's go ahead and start off with the fly rod. This is an Orvis Encounter combo. I think it's around the $150 mark. Don't quote me on that, but it's somewhere in that ballpark. This sucker is an 8-weight. I got it from Overwatch Outpost in Massachusetts. Thank you very much, Overwatch. This is a great little outfit for starters. If you're just kicking it off, man, this little Encounter does a job. I got it in the 8-weight, which is kind of a typical redfish flats weight. I actually prefer a 7 on the flats because I can throw it a lot longer. It's a little lighter. But love the 8-weight for just general purpose saltwater, lightweight saltwater stuff. This trip I could have actually done with a 9-weight when those jacks rolled around because them suckers were big and they'd have spooled me fast. This thing is in a 4-piece, so I can travel with it. I can pop it apart. Usually I only take the midsection off and just to store it around the house. But if you want to travel, you can tear this thing down and bring it with you. 4 pieces. Flies we were using, I just threw together a box real quick, a bunch of stuff that I've tied and a bunch of stuff that my Uncle George here in Pensacola has tied. Those jacks turned on this deceiver that my Uncle George tied, and I caught most of the fish on this little thing. This is a tarpon fly that a lot of guys tie in the Keys, but I made it real tiny, and I actually was catching smallmouth bass on it in the Texas Hill Country. And I threw it out there the other day and the ladyfish were just tearing it up. Very delicate, the water's gin clear. They'll hit just about anything really. When the jacks came, I probably should have went to something a little more bulky so they could see it better, but they turned on that sucker and I wish they'd have taken it, man. You know, I tie a lot of yarn patterns, crab patterns, quan type stuff for redfish sight casting, but you know, walking the beach, anything that moves, any kind of a streamer, they're going to annihilate it. They're really feeding heavy in the morning, so you can throw just about anything. For beginners, for people just getting started, you might want to look up yarn rods on YouTube and how to make a yarn rod. Use the top half of a fishing pole and put some yarn on it, and while you're watching TV, you work on your loop. So that's a great place to start for fly casting. It's really a feel thing. Oh, I just caught a squirrel. They tell you 10 and 2. But you want to work on getting a tight loop. You want to work on getting a tight loop. Get the head of the fly line out, 10 and 2. So you want to go 10, 10 and 2 with short stops. And when you're not talking about 4-weight fly rods, you want to keep it close to your forearm because these heavier fly rods for saltwater, I'm whacking trees, but these heavier fly rods for saltwater, you want to use mostly your shoulder muscles, not your wrist. It's not a trout stream. So you're using the bigger muscles of the shoulder, especially when you get to 9, 10, 11 weights. So find a good combo like this Orvis Encounter and learn to make a tight loop and then get out there and practice. Fly fishing takes a lot of practice, but once you get it down, it's a blast. Thanks for watching After the Episode. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you right here every Friday. What?